Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. So, how many of you received mail? Did you check the mail yesterday's?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any doubts? Wanted to know anything about that?
Yes, sir. I had one.
Okay.
Sir, which mail, sir?
Yeah. Ask. Raise your question.
Sir, I wanted to know how to make two cash accounts, sir. Means one cash account for which comes under capital account that I have been done, sir. But cash account for real account, how to make I didn't get it, sir. Yesterday I tried it totally, but I got wrong answer.
No, how you have tried? By
Yes.
creating ledger account, right?
Yes, sir. I created ledger account, sir, for everything, but I didn't get that cash account, sir. Cash account I had done only for capital account, sir.
Cash account and capital account you will not get. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I mean, capital account I got, sir. Mr. Kumar's capital account that I have done, sir.
But
But cash account comes under capital account, no, sir. That one I have done, sir. But wherever
cash,
I
cash
make a
account,
journal entry for,
no, that I'll make clarify. Cash account always comes under cash in hand.
okay, sir.
Say, I'll clarify your doubts. So in the balance sheet, assumes like this is your balance sheet. Okay. So in the balance sheet, what you have, one is liabilities, and
Excuse me,
this
sir.
side.
Sir, your voice is not. It's breaking.
Now you check.
No, sir. Now also it's buffering.
No, from your internet, I think you have an issue. It seems you check. From our end, I don't have any issues. Internet is working, then screen is visible.
Yeah, now it's clear.
Yeah. So we have liabilities. In that liabilities, we will take capital account group, and this side we will take current assets. So current asset is the main account group. Under that, we will take cash in hand. So whenever you create a cash ledger, then you're supposed to place inside cash in hand account group. Okay, so assumes like so ledger name, for example, furniture. Furniture comes under which accounting group? That group belongs to what? Fixed asset. Correct, no? So similarly, if I create a ledger called cash account, then the group is going to be applicable as cash in hand. So this is how it works. Suppose if you wanted to see that ledger account in Tally, let's have a look. And yesterday I created Kumar Private Limited. Go to auditor mode, select the ledger, cash, then series. Cash is the name of the ledger under cash in hand. Is that okay?
Sir, this one I got it, sir. But first journal entry how to do, sir? Mr. Computer Kumar's capital account data to cash account.
Okay. So what you do is you have to go to voucher, then select receipt voucher. Okay, then first you have to select Kumar capital account around 1,05,000, sorry, 1,50,000. Then cash account is to be debited. See this? Is that visible? Is that occurs now in the debit line item?
Yes, sir. Sir, and this one how to do, sir? That credit and debit. I got buy and to.
Okay,
That
so
one how to change, sir?
you are asking this in place of credit and debit, you are getting to and by, correct, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you wanted to configure that things, so press F12, then see this, the first option itself it has. Use CR and
Great, sir.
DR. Use CR and DR instead of to and by during the entry. See now, what happened? It's converted into to and by.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but if I wanted to have a debit and credit in the same place, Then again, you have to press F12 and make this as yes. For the option called use CR and DR, credit and debit, instead of to and buy during the voucher entry. So press Ctrl A to save. See what happened? Is that okay?
Sir. Then you showed one contra entries, no, sir. That which journal entry I didn't get, sir. That was the last one. That's it.
Contra entry. Like what
Yes,
is
sir.
that transaction? You repeat me once.
That one is which contra for which journal entry you used two contra entries, sir. For which one you have used, I didn't get it, sir. That's it.
My question is, what is the question? You repeat me the transaction that I'll tell you.
I don't know which transaction, sir. I have not used the contra entry yesterday, but
Okay.
you have used two contra entries, sir. I don't know which one you have used, so that's why.
Say one is a company is depositing money into bank. Understood? Huh?
Yes,
When
sir.
company is deposited cash into SBI bank, I'm using contra voucher. Okay, that I'll show you in this day book. See this? How much I have deposited? See this? This is not. See the first one. Cash deposited into SBI. Only one contra transaction, contra voucher transactions which I have recorded. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you understood? Any doubts now?
Yes. Nothing, sir.
Nothing. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
See. Okay, so now I selected one company by the name of Kumar Private Limited. I would like to shut down this. Okay, to shut down this company, I'm pressing the shortcut key. And use this. Alt K or else directly press Control F3 and select the company which one is currently being opened. Press Enter key for that. If you would like to close, press Enter key for that. Now company is closed. Now we are in select mode. Okay, now you come out from this. Okay, now let's see. So now I wanted to know about some of the journey of the Tally company. So suppose might be in interview they'll ask you, so what exactly Tally is? So what type of software it is? Okay, so Tally software, it's working for ERP. Okay, Tally is ERP software. So Tally strives to deliver innovation and excellence in enterprise resource planning software for small and medium businesses. It's not for large. Okay, so Tally targeted only the business category, like small business category and medium business categories they have targeted, and they made this ERP software to deliver innovative and excellence in the ERP. Okay, so now Tally is one of the ERP software. Okay, and what about the journey of the Tally? So journey of the Tally, around 30 years ago, Sri Shyam Sundar Goenka, okay, so actually is a founder, so moved out of Calcutta and set up his textile business in Bangalore, and which supplied a raw material and machinery to the textile mills. During the course of his business, Sri Shyam Sundar Goenka, so Shyam Sundar Goenka is the son of, sorry, yeah, so Shyam Sundar Goenka wanted to make automatic his books of accounts in operation mode, but he couldn't able to find out that existing accounting software. That's why he has much more complicated and a difficulty to maintain his books of accounts. So finally, Mr. Shamsundar Goenka suggested his son Bharat Goenka. So Bharat Goenka is the son of Shamsundar Goenka. So Bharat Goenka to develop an accounting solution which led to the birth of the Tally solution in 1986. Okay, so since its inception, Tally solutions has been uh, established. Okay, and still it's working. Business application and business houses in India and also other geographic around the world. So now the Tally founder, for example, right now,
Sir, excuse me, sir.
yeah, tell me.
Sir, Tally was created by an Indian, sir, in
Yeah,
India.
Indian based. So that's what I'm giving you some this history about this. So this Shamsundar Goenka and Bharat Goenka. So Bharat Goenka to develop that accounting solution. Okay, see this where they have located Calcutta and is moved into Bangalore, and he couldn't able to manage his books of accounts. Then finally he started and asking to write up and to develop his own software uh, and approached Bharat Goenka to develop this. And finally, they, which led to the birth of Tally solutions in 1986. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And see this. So right now, the chairperson and vice chairperson and managing director of the Tally and executive director of the Tally. So these are the four main persons in the management they are working. So Miss Sheila Goenka is a chairperson, Mr. Bharat Goenka. So just now what I said, so he developed this mechanism, okay, and he's a vice chairperson, and Tejas Goenka, managing director, and Nupur Goenka, Miss Nupur Goenka is the executive director. Any doubts now about Tally? So
No,
1986, the birth of Tally. Birth of Tally solution in 1986. So now, what type of software Tally it is? So Tally, it is a ERP software, and it works for small and medium business, and they're targeted. Okay, so next, if I would like to take some of the versions, and I think last class I've shown you. So how to download Tally software, how to install it, then how to uninstall. Okay, and what is a preferable mode to work in Tally as a learner, as a student. Okay, and how to reactivate the license, how to activate the license. So today we'll discuss once again. So this is the main content. So I have to use Google Chrome. So open with Google Chrome. So how do you open? By pressing Windows key plus R, and you type Chrome. Press enter key instead of searching in the desktop. But internet is required for this. Okay, now Google Chrome is ready, and this is your address bar. So use this address bar, click inside, and type this URL. So https://tallysolutions.com/download/. Okay, so use this, do copy and paste. Press enter key. So directly it's redirecting download Tally page, web page. Okay. Now I have a doubt. How many types of products are available in Tally? For example, if I ask Microsoft, what Microsoft is giving? So Microsoft, which gives, Microsoft is a company which gives Windows operating system and as well as MS Office. Is that correct? So these are the example like Microsoft products. Windows operating system is also one of the product and MS Office is also one of the product. So similarly, I am asking you just for understanding purpose, what type of products are available in Tally? So from the Tally company or from the Tally solutions, what are the products are available? So one is Tally Prime, next Tally Server, then Tally Shopper. You got it? So how many types of products are there? So there is three types of product. One is Tally Prime, next Tally Server and Tally Shopper. So let's see. If you scroll down, see what we have. Tally Prime Server, then Tally Shopper 9, Tally Prime Developer. So Tally Prime Developer is also one of the product. Tally Prime Developer, Tally Prime Server, then Tally Prime. So right now we have four categories, means four products. But sir, why I supposed to use Tally Prime Server? So here itself they have mentioned enterprise class. So especially for enterprise network or enterprise company, they used to have this type of product to improve their business efficiency. They will be installing Tally Prime Server. And Tally Shopper 9, it's completely about retail solution for the all size of enterprises. So they can go for this. And Tally Prime Developer. So developer released 1.1. So it's a comprehensive development tool or suite to develop and deploy solutions for Tally Prime. Whatever Tally Prime product we have, so that can be customized by the Tally developer. Okay, whatever, however they wanted to have. So just like a little bit programming wise. Okay, developer mode. And the list one more one Tally Prime itself. So right now we have four product. One is Tally Prime, Tally Prime Server, Tally Shopper, and Tally Prime Developer. Okay. So we are working for Tally Prime, only Tally Prime. Okay. So just you click in the download button and download it. So now it gets downloaded. And this is your requirement. Hardware requirement is to install Tally Prime. First one is your microprocessor. So your microprocessor must be an architecture, 64-bit architecture. And second thing is RAM. RAM must be 4 GB and your hard disk space. Okay. So while installing, which will show you the C is the file size after downloading. How much is the file size of Tally Prime check the property, maximum around 39 MB. Okay, but when you are executing around 500 memory, means 500 MB, minimum 500 MB space is required, especially in the RAM. That also I'll show you while processing. Okay, but the file size of the Tally Prime is 39 MB, but to install it, it's around let it be 250 MB. So, and operating system must be Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10. So any one of this operating system, but make ensure it must be a 64-bit. So 64-bit operating system is going to be suggesting. So any doubts now? So this hardware requirement,
No,
this is your hardware requirement, prerequisites to install your operating, to install your Tally. So it's successfully downloaded. I have Tally Prime 1.1. Just double click whatever you have downloaded. Suppose if not downloaded properly, again you click the download button. Once again it's downloading. Could you able to notice? So 38.9 MB. It still is going on. Depends upon the internet speed, it's taking time. So cancel this. Cancel this. Okay. So this is a simple downloading method because I have a downloaded file. So use this. Click download and see this. So this is what I have renamed into Tally Prime release 1.1. Okay, and last class I have shown you how to uninstall it. Okay, to uninstall the program, what you have to do is use control panel. Okay, so couldn't able to find out from the desktop, press Windows key plus R, then type control itself, press enter key, then click on install. Select Tally Prime. So it's asking, are you sure wanted to uninstall? Yes. But it's uninstalling software, but it's not uninstalling your data. Data is nothing but whatever company you have created in the previous version or in this version. So uninstallation has done successfully, and say this is our programmed folder. Then delete it. Even this one also I don't want. Say yes. Try again. So now it's completely deleted. And one more path is there. Click on users, public, Tally Prime, data, and say this 10,001, 10,000. So these are the two companies which I've created using the previous one. So I'm deleting this also. I'll make this as a fresh installation copy. Okay, and you delete this Tally Prime also. So not required. I'll make you understand how it works and how it creates automatically. Okay. So now entire thing is uninstalled. So what you do is, it's very simple. Go to downloaded folder, right click on this downloaded file, then select run as an administrator or directly double click, whichever is easier for you, that you do it. Now Tally automatically has taken that application path, say colon program files, then Tally Prime in bracket 1 it has updated, and the released version 1.1 application is Tally Prime. Okay, suppose if I use a Tally server, Tally Prime server, the application name it's get updated. Okay, and if you wanted to configure, so you use the mouse cursor towards configure button and click and make ensure that application path where exactly it's located. And do you like to have a shortcut in the desktop, so make that as S, or if you don't want, just double click, it makes that configuration automatically. Or do you like to have a startup menu entry in the Tally Prime? Yes. Or else if you don't want, just double click and make that activate yes or no. Okay, and this is your application path. If everything is okay, the list of configuration which is shown by the Tally, then click install. Now Tally is installing. This is the application path. Application path is nothing but all supported file, means Tally software, entire Tally software which will be installing in this application path. Okay, so now close this, say yes, I don't want. Now Tally icon is available from the main desktop. So now after the installation, so there's a method which I have shown you. So use this Tally http:/tallysolution.com/download, then download it. Okay, then once if you downloaded, open the download folder, then double click, then click on install and make notice once. Okay, so notice that installation successfully has done or not, and finally click the start Tally Prime. Okay, but as a learner, now once if you open by double clicking on Tally Prime, click accept for the accounting terminology SARC. So now we have a 4 option. Welcome to Tally Prime. Select one of the following option. One is activate license, reactivate license, use license from the network, so on and so on. Okay, so as a learner, so select the work in educational mode. Okay, this is the one, the first one what we have for learning purpose. But when you have a license, okay, so as a license holder, you have to activate license. Okay, so when you are activating Tally license, you must have to serial number, you must have a serial number, activation key, like it's a numerical number, alphanumerical number. Activation key is a combination of alphanumerical number, serial number it's a only numerical number, and email id supposed to be entered. Okay, and once if you enter this one, unlock key sent through mail id. Okay, whatever registered mail id or whatever mail id you are entering, that mail id itself it's a registered mail id, and it works as a tally.net id for the next time. Okay, so during the activation time, whatever mail id you are using, this id itself is a tally.net id. Okay, and the moment if you enter the mail id, unlock key is sent through mail id, and verify once your inbox folder is that received or not. Okay, unlock key. So if you received, then open up your mail inbox folder, and whatever unlock key which you have received, enter it in Tally screen, then activated your license. Okay, this is a simple process. If you wanted to know about that serial key and activation key, then what you do is just I'm showing you how serial key and activation key it works. So type Tally serial key and activation key. Just check this image and notice this. Just it is an example of serial key number and activation key number, then email ID of the administrator. Okay, so system admin at the rate ABC and company something he has entered, and repeat the same mail ID. The moment if you enter, then activating your license, okay, you have to check unlock key, and that is one set of parameter, and second set of parameter is whatever mail ID you have entered, so that ID itself, it's a tally.net account ID. Okay, so do not modify it. It's very, very important. Okay, and the details and how to access your tally.net ID, and it's effectively for your organization, you have to check out your email. Okay, so they'll give some of the important details in your mail ID. Okay, when you are entering this email ID, minimize it. So next we have a reactivate your license. So why I supposed to reactivate? Okay, for example, during the activation, okay, once again, why I supposed to reactivate? Okay, for example, so and so reason, like due to some virus, if you format computer system, okay, then you have to reactivate your license. But before reactivating your license, you must have to surrender your license first. Okay, once if you surrender your license, then only that is to be easy for you to reactivate your license. Okay, so only the registered mail ID is required to activate. Okay, and for the reactivate license, serial number is not required, activation key is not required. Okay, only whatever the registered mail ID during the activation what you have entered, that registered mail ID is enough to identify it. Okay, so during the activation, you have provided that mail ID, whatever you have provided, that mail ID is to be entered. Okay, that works for reactivation your license. And next we have use license from network. So how can I do it? For example, the same company whatever you created in Tally, okay, to access the same company by multiple users throughout your network. Okay, assumes like around 50 members or 50 computers are working with Tally software. Okay, so one company has created one company like a NICT company. Okay, so around 50 members are working, so all 50 members has to access the same company in the Tally Prime. Okay, but how do I configure? You must have a license for the activity. Okay, so to conduct that particular activities, like to working on the same company by the multiple users, you have to have a license, must have a license. Okay, so what type of license it is? It's not a single user license, it's a multiple user license. Okay, so use your license from the network. Okay, any doubts now? So these are the three set of modes.
No, sir.
It's, is that clear? Activate,
Yes,
reactivate,
sir.
activate, react, and reactivate, and license from network. So right now I'm using work in educational mode. Press enter key. Okay, and one more